Hey all, welcome to Wizako. My name is Baskar. This is a SAT math practice question, linear algebra question. This is a linear function question to be specific. We'll solve this question. At the end of solving this question, I provided you with a bonus question for you to solve. Solve the bonus question and post your answers to the comment section of this video. Have you subscribed to our channel? If not, please subscribe to our channel right away and turn on notification. So every time we upload shorts or videos, you get notified of the same. Let's take a look at this question. This question is a linear function question. Arriving at the answer entails two steps. The first step is to determine the linear function, and the second step is evaluating it for f of 10. It says that for a linear function f, it is given that f of 2 is equal to 7 and f of 6 equals 19. So we have values when x is equal to 2 and x is equal to 6. What we need to find out is the value of f of 10. It says it's a linear function. What's the typical structure of a linear function? A linear function represents a straight line. So a linear function is going to be of the form f of x is equal to mx plus b, where m is the slope of the line. It's a linear function, represents a line, and b is the y-intercept of the line. What values do we have? We're trying to find out the function. So that's our step one. So we have f of 2 is equal to a 7 and f of 6 is equal to a 19. We know it's a straight line, so let's look at the graph and see where things plot out. This is x-axis, y-axis is f of x. When x is equal to 2, f of x is equal to 7. So this is a 2 and let's say value is 7. So 2 comma 7 is one of the coordinates of one of the points. Second one says x is equal to a 6 and correspondingly f of x, let's say this is a 19. So this is where we have, so 6 comma 19. Join these two, we have a straight line, which is what we are talking about. To find the equation of a straight line, to find this function, linear function, one of the things that we need to know is this value of m, which is nothing but the slope of this line. The second thing that we need to know is basically the y-intercept, which is this value b. In step 1, part A, let's find out the slope. We know coordinates of 2 points. Let's say coordinates of this point is x1, y1, and that of this point is x2, y2. Then the slope of the line m is found out using this formula y2 minus y1 upon x2 minus x1. So in step 1, part A, we are computing the slope. We know coordinates of x1, y1 and x2, y2. Let's just plug that in. So x1, y1 is equal to a 2 comma 7 and x2, y2 is equal to 6 comma 19. So slope is y2 minus y1 divided by x2 minus x1, which is y2 is 19 minus y1 is a 7, x2 is a 6, x1 is a 2. 19 minus 7 is a 12 divided by 6 minus 2 is equal to a 4. 12 upon 4 is equal to 3. So the slope of this line is equal to 3. What did we say the typical structure of a linear function is? It is f of x is equal to mx plus b. We computed the value of m to be equal to a 3. So f of x now is equal to a 3x plus b. We need to find out the second part of step 1, which is computing this y-intercept b. Do we know any f of x? Yes, we know the value of f of 2. F of 2 is equal to a 7. We know f of x is equal to 3x plus b. So f of 2, replace this x with a 2 is equal to 3 times 2 plus a b. 7 is equal to 6 plus b. Take 6 to the left hand side or subtract both sides of the equation by 6. We'll get 1 is equal to b. So we have found out the y-intercept as well. We know the slope, we know the y-intercept. So the function f of x therefore is equal to 3x plus 1. If we know the value of x, we can compute f of x. They've asked us to find out f of 10. So plug in the value of x to be equal to a 10. 3 times 10 plus 1, which is equal to 31. So this is step 2. Step 1, we computed the value, the function. We used the two values. F of 2 is equal to 7 and f of 6 is equal to 19 to arrive at the function. That entailed actually two steps, part 1 and part 2, or part A, part B. Part A, we determine the slope using the formula y2 minus y1 upon x2 minus x1. We plugged in the value of the slope into the function and arrived at an intermediate function. F of x is equal to 3x plus b. Using f of 2 is equal to 7 and the value of m to be equal to 3, we computed the value of b, the y-intercept. Subsequently, we got the function as 3x plus 1. Substituted x is equal to 10 to find the value of f of 10. This is all it takes to solve these questions. Answer option C is the correct one, right? 31 is the answer, which is answer option C. Here is your bonus question. This is very similar to this. For a linear function g, where g of 2 is equal to 7, g of 5 is equal to 19. Find the value of g of 11 is what you need to do. Go through the same process. Get the coordinates of the 2 points. Find the slope. And then find the value of the y-intercept b. Once you got the function, substitute x is equal to 11, compute the answer, and post your answers to the comment section of this video.